Hello and welcome to the wonderful world of what is Taoism. I'm very excited that you've joined me because it means that possibly, and even probably, you have an interest in this wonderful subject. What is the Tao? What are Taoist beliefs? What's the history of Taoism? Who was Lao Tzu? And what was his Tao Te Ching? The Taoist symbols, yin and yang. The five elements and how they're the building blocks of reality. Qi, and all the other Taoist beliefs that make up this wonderful study, dating back thousands and thousands of years to the very ancient mist of time when China was a very, very different place than it is now. And yet still there were stresses and strains. This is part of the human condition. And their sages developed a philosophy and a way of ordering the world so that they could then become one with it in a certain kind of flow. And that's the magic you're going to learn about here on this site. People often confuse Taoism and religion. You see, Taoism isn't a religion at all. It's a collection of techniques, psychophysical techniques, based on a very simple, profound philosophy. And these techniques are such things as the Taoist martial arts, Tai Chi, Bagua, Xing Yi, Qigong. It's really just a very succinct method for finding your innermost centre and being able to maintain this centred state through the inevitable ups and downs of daily life, which they call the yin and the yang, while maintaining equilibrium and thereby having a clear, focused mind. And when you have a clear, focused mind and you know what your intention is, it's very simple just to then flow along with the flow of events, like rafting down a river, and be delivered, as it were, into the perfect scenario. I say perfect because nothing's perfect. Because of the yin and the yang, you'll always have imperfection with perfection, but the grand joy of it all, the grand sympathy of it all, and that's what the Tao means. It means this magnificent show that we're all part of, and whatever's driving this show, this is the Tao. And it's about developing a relationship with this that works for you and for it and for everybody, and the rewards are immeasurable. Why am I called the Barefoot Doctor? A Barefoot Doctor is just a job title. It's an ancient Chinese metaphor, a Taoist one, meaning humble healer. And the Barefoot Doctors of old were like the medicine women and medicine men, but actually mostly women, who go from village to village, keeping the people healthy and with their spirits uplifted and their minds focused so they could lead a full life, full successful life. And they did this by applying acupuncture and herbs and massage where necessary, but also by telling them stories and songs, singing them songs, playing instruments, doing magical spells and magical talismans on the walls of their houses, and so on and so forth. The sorts of things that would just keep people feeling good about being alive. They were doing a great service, and they were very, very much loved by everyone. I take my moniker from that because I travel around the world spreading good energy through teaching this Taoist system. I'm also found on the internet, which is like being around the world all at the same time. I am trained in Taoist energy medicine. I'm a doctor of Chinese medicine. I was trained in psychotherapy, trained in shamanism, living with the Native Americans for 4 years, and I had probably the busiest healing practice in the United Kingdom for 17 years, and I take my teaching of the Taoist practices from really being a Tai Chi master, I suppose. I do, that's my basic bedrock, and I take all the information that you get from being a Tai Chi master and share it with people who aren't going to have the time to study Tai Chi, but if they use the basic principles, it will inform them to live optimally at all times. And why learn with me? Well, I've been learning with me for quite a long time, over 4 decades, and I've really enjoyed every minute of it. And I think that's what I'd be able to help you do, is to get to understand how this system works, help you train yourself in it, help you get the benefits from it, and enjoy the process immensely while you go along, because I feel if you're not enjoying it, it really isn't worth doing. You could say that Taoism is the method of enjoying life. That's what I help people do. Feel better about yourself from the inside out. And the better you feel about yourself, genuinely, not in denial of your dark side and your pain and all the rest that everybody has, but accommodating that. The more you feel that way about yourself, the more you sparkle from within, as it were, the more the outside seems to flow harmoniously for you. And the more of us that can achieve this harmony in the world today, the more quickly we'll be able to bring the world back to a place of stability and calm, which is my particular passion. So I'm really glad you're here. Take a look around. You'll find all sorts of things on the history of Taoism, Taoist beliefs. The Tao, what is the Tao? The Tao in quantum physics, the Tao in religion, Taoism and Buddhism, Taoism and Confucianism, Taoist beliefs, Feng Shui, Yin and Yang, the 5 elements, Qi, Lao Tzu, the Tao Te Ching. The Tao is fascinating. I was thinking just recently, what is Taoism? And I went, Tao is. And that's it.